Question number 26. Elements in set A is given A, comma B, comma C, and in set B is equal to P, comma Q. They are asking find the number of onto functions from A to P. So a special case is there. If n is equal to 2, you know here elements are m is equal to what, 1, 2, 3. So 3 elements, n is equal to what, 2 elements. A special case is there if n is equal to 2 elements in set B, if we are finding functions from A to B. So n is equal to 2 and m is greater than equal to 2. 3 is what? Greater than equal to 2 and n is equal to 2. So number of functions onto functions from A to B is what? 2 power m minus 2. So 2 power m is what? 3 minus 2. 2 power 3 is 8. 8 minus 2 is equal to what? 6. So answer is what? 6. Second, 27th question. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements are given. M is equal to 4. N is equal to what? 2. Same case, a special case, if n is equal to 2 and m is greater than equal to 2, 4 is greater than equal to 2. Then the number of onto functions from A to B is equal to 2 power m minus 2. So 2 power m is what? 4 minus 2. 2 power 4 is what? 16 minus 2, that is what? 40. So answer is what? 40. So number of onto functions from A to B is what? 40. Question number 28. If A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and B is equal to A, B, C, find number of 1, 1 onto functions. Number of 1, 1 onto functions from A to B. 1, 1 onto functions from A to B. What will be the answer? 1, 1 onto functions from A to B. 1, 1 onto functions means bijections. The number of 1, 1 onto functions, that is bijections from A to B, will be what? Factorial m if m is equal to n, and it will be 0 if m is not equal to n. So you can see here 3 elements are there, here also 3 elements are there. So m is equal to what? N. Here m is equal to 3 elements, here n is equal to what? 3 elements. So I can say factorial m. So factorial m means what? Factorial 3. So I can number of onto functions from A to B will be what? Factorial 3. Factorial 3 is what? 3 into 2 into 1. That is 6. So answer is what? 6. Now question number 29, you can see if A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements are given. M is equal to what? 4 and n is equal to what? 3. So you can say number of bijections from A to B they are asking, means number of 1, 1 onto functions, that is called bijections. From A to B will be factorial m if m is equal to n. As we have seen in the case 28th question, that factorial m, because m is equal to n. Here all elements were same in both sets. But here you can see m is not equal to n. Here m is equal to 4, n is equal to 3. So elements are not same in A and B. So I can say number of bijections from A to B is what? 0. This is the answer. Now question number 30. Question number 30, you can see which of the following graphs represent functions. So first I'll make the graphs. This is the graph, just like this. Just like this, one graph. Second graph is like this. Third graph is like this. Fourth graph is like this. So, which of the following graphs represent functions? So how will you check? So one test is there, that is called vertical line test. Vertical line test. What is vertical line test? I will show you. Draw vertical lines through the graph. Draw vertical lines through the graph. If any vertical line, draw vertical lines through the graph. If any vertical line intersect more than once, it is not a function. Is it clear? It is not a function. I will show you how. Draw vertical lines through the graph like this. Vertical lines through the graph. If any vertical line intersect more than once, here you see, it's intersecting this line here only. Here only it is intersecting here only. Here it is intersecting only here. Here it is intersecting only here. So this is what? This is a function. Is it clear? Here you see, if I put 3 lines. Here also it is intersecting this line. Here also it is intersecting. Here also it is intersecting. Any intersecting line, if it is intersecting more than once in the graph, it is what? It is not a function. Here you see. Here also it is intersecting. Here also it is intersecting. So not a function. Here you see. Any vertical line will do. Here only once. Here also once. Here also once. So I can say this is a function. First, second, third, and fourth. So I can say first and fourth is a function, but second and fourth are not functions. Is it clear? Now question number 30 first. Question number 31. You can see from the graphs of the following functions. First I will draw a graph. 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, minus 2. Minus 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Minus 1, minus 2. This graph is like this. This point. Minus 2 it is touching. Minus 2. 1, minus 1. 1, minus 1, 2. Is like this. 2, 2, 3. It is like this. Graph is like this. So first I will draw both the graphs. Then I will solve. Like this. 0, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, and here is minus 1, minus 1, 1, 2, 3. Minus 2 to minus 1. It is like this one line, minus 2 to minus 1. Minus 1. Minus 1 to straight till 2. This is a straight line. This is a straight line like this. Then till 3. This means 3, 3. It is like this, first part and second part. So you can see graph, you can see range is between what? You can see, find the graphs of the following functions and find their range. How will you find the range? Here you can see it starts from, range means y value. Y value is what? From here you can see minus 1. Minus 1, continuous graph is minus 1 to 3. So range is what? Range is equal to minus 1 comma 3 is included because this dark dot is given. Is it clear? Now from here, this graph you can see starts from here, minus 1. For this value also, here also, from here to here, minus 1 only. Minus 1 to continuous, minus 1 to, this is minus 1 only, full, this is minus 1 only, minus 1 to 2, minus 1 to 2, but here it is open. So we can't touch this point, we can't include this point. Union, further it is there, union, 2 we can't touch, comma, till 3 we can touch. 3 point is included. So this is like this, you have to solve the range of the following functions. Now question number 32. Question number 32 you can see. Question number 32 you can see. Which of the following graphs represent a 1, 1 function? First I will draw a graph. this is like this, and this function is like. You have to show that, you have to check whether it's a 1-1 function or not. First part, second part. How will you check? This you can do with horizontal line test. Horizontal line. If a horizontal straight line, if you make horizontal straight line parallel to x-axis, and if it's meet in the graph at maximum one time, that we did for functions, normal functions we did vertical line test. Here horizontal line you have to draw parallel to x-axis. So here you see only maximum it can cut once. If it intersecting more than once, it's not a 1-1 function. Here you can see it's intersecting twice. But if here I will draw, here you draw any 2, 2, 2, everywhere 2 times it is intersecting, so it is not possible. So if you will make horizontal line, if you draw a horizontal line, and if it's 1 minute. So if you will draw any straight line parallel to x-axis, meets its graph in at most one point. If it's not meeting maximum at one point, it's not a 1-1 function. Here you see, if you will draw a horizontal line parallel to x-axis, once only it's here also once, here also once, here also it is intersecting once, here also it is intersecting once. So it is a 1-1 function. It's a 1-1 function. Thank you.